So if you ever wanted to know how to put on a workshop where you get to teach something that you love, share what you love with a few students, keep watching this video. I'm going to be bringing you inside everything I'm doing to pull this off. Ianthia here. So I am putting on my second summer workshop, and this year I'm going to be teaching 10 students how to be better on camera as a media maven, an on-camera talent, a news TV anchor. I'm just hoping to bring a lot of value and fun to this workshop. First of all, to me, a workshop is an intimate setting where a coach, teacher, or someone who is just knowledgeable in a certain area or arena teaches that thing to a group of people who are interested in learning that thing. Workshops, especially in-person workshops, are so great for networking purposes. This is my second workshop, like I said, and the first one really gave me an opportunity to literally touch and connect and engage with and kind of commune with the people who have been following me and who've been learning from me all these years. And you know, a workshop is an actual event. To me, it's pretty much like a mini conference, a mini seminar, and I love a good event, and I love to make sure that people get an experience when they're with me, that they get value for their money. And so just as I did last year, I'm going to ensure that this year's workshop is amazing, and it is great and memorable and value filled. In the studio, and I am shooting some video promos for the workshop, just to kind of get the sale, make the sale, explain what the workshop is all about, get people hyped and ready for it. So yeah, we're in here today, and I'm going to be showing you what it takes to record these video promos. We are T-minus a little bit over a month in some before the Better on Camera workshop, and I have 4 sales. I have 4 people who have purchased seats to my workshop. I'm actually aiming to get 10 because I want a small, intimate setting with just 10 people to come. I am at 4 out of 10. The workshop is on August 13th and 14th. Today is July the 4th. Yeah, 4th of July. And I have already sold 4 seats. It's a slow and steady process, but I am still pushing. I am in DMs, I am in emails. People who have actually seen around town have said, oh, I'm thinking of joining your course or thinking of coming to your workshop. I'm hitting them up in the DMs. Hey, you know, are you still interested in attending? And so there's a lot of just personal conversations and relationships going on, and I'm really realizing that that is the trick to selling anything. You know, people don't buy things, they buy from people who they trust, who they know, who they see as an authority. And so I'm just literally doing a lot of, it feels like door-to-door sales, right? A lot of door-to-door sales and getting these tickets sold. But I have faith that we will be at 12 of 10 on the day of the workshop. I am literally I just feel good about where we're at. I feel good about the response. I feel good about what people are saying. Yeah. And according to my business coach, you don't ever start to prepare the course content until you have some sales. And so now that I'm at 4 sales, I have a class pretty much. And so now I am going to start creating the course content, working on the workbook, and just really bringing the event together. So stick with me. And sometimes you have to drive to collect your money. So one of my students who wanted to sign up for the course, she was going to do 2 payment installments, but then she decided, hey girl, I will pay in cash. I will pay today. I will pay right now. I was like, okay, you ain't got to tell me twice. So I hopped in my car, and now I'm going to meet her to collect my coins, because this is what we're doing this for. Today, I am editing the promo videos we shot the other day for social media to share more information about the workshop, get a little bit more personal. Now editing them to share more personalized, powerful and meaningful and signature messaging around the workshop to boost sales, to get people more interested, to kind of educate them more about what the workshop is all about. So this is me just editing in Final Cut Pro, cutting some videos, and you will see also that I have these graphics in here. One of the big parts of me doing the workshop is that I wanted to make sure that the branding was beautiful, that it was consistent, that it was on point. I also had a phone call yesterday. So one thing that I know that a lot of businesses, companies, entrepreneurs, brands do these days is that we go directly and only to social media to sell our offer. But yesterday I had a 25-minute, I would call that a sales call, with a client who is interested in booking her ticket for the Better on Camera workshop. And she sent me an email. She said, hey, I saw your course or your workshop coming up. I would like to chat with you more about it. You know, just want to ask some specific questions. So we exchanged numbers and I called her. I realized that I'd met her years ago in another space. She reminded me of that. And so we had that connection there. And then she just wanted to say, you know what, I'm going to book it. And that made me happy, and it made me realize the importance of sometimes just jumping on a phone call. You know, sometimes your messages don't always get across on social media. Sometimes the person who needs to see it isn't on social media that day, or it never comes across on their timeline. And so it's really important to jump in email inboxes and to jump on the phone call to land the sale. And so I am super excited that I did that. I am definitely going to promise myself to do more of those calls, because you get to really sell your things. And some of the things that I was able to say to her on the phone, some of the ways that I was able to express myself to her on the phone could never come across in a social media post. No matter how beautiful the video is, no matter how nice the photo is, no matter how deep the caption is, like just my energy, my voice, my tone, like all of that really helps to land the sale. And so I'm looking forward to seeing her in class. All right, so we are a couple of weeks away from the workshop, and I have been super busy just trying to get everything prepped and ready to go. It's been a really intense week. This is literally where I work from, so you're gonna see a lot of things on that table. And I am so pleased to say that I am 70% sold. With just over a month to go to the day, I have sold 7 of 10 of the tickets that are available. But I'm just so happy that I gave myself the space to actually promote and push this workshop. And that'll be one of the things that I would say. Give yourself time to actually push your workshop, to share your workshop, to market your workshop, to let people know about it. I think a lot of times people feel like just because they post something once on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, that the whole world has seen it. And that is just not the case, right? So giving yourself time to post consistently, share consistently via social media, email marketing, face-to-face conversations, hopping on the phone and actually making these sales calls actually puts you in a better position to sell your course, your workshop that you are planning. Another huge development that has happened is that I was able to land not 1, but 2 guest coaches for this workshop. So last year's workshop was all me. I taught the whole class by myself both days, but this time I felt like I needed to add a little bit more voice, add some more value, add some more experience to the experience for the students who will be there. And so I reached out to 2 of my friends, 2 people in the industry, one who I know from my traditional media, broadcasting, reporter side, and one who I know from being a blogger, influencer, and creative, just so they can come in and kind of help me to teach these portions of the class, just so we can have like fireside chats and I get to kind of pick their brain while my students also pick their brain about what it is that they do. And so I just thought it was a really cool way to add more value, like I say, to the experience. So I am super excited about that, super excited for my students who will just get over 40 something years of experience in media and social media. And I just know it's going to be an absolutely grand time. Like, I couldn't have picked better people to sit with me, to co-host with me, to coach with me for this workshop. So very excited that I landed them, and I'm super excited to see what they bring. To conferences and events and summits and workshops, I like to walk away with something physical and valuable in my hand, and so I wanted to give that to my students. And so I figured, why not give them 3 of the things that I swear by when it comes to creating content and just prepping to go on camera and shooting videos. My notepad, mic, ring light. And I have my daughter's powder all over my chest because it feels good and it smells good. But that's definitely a way to add value to your event, add value to your workshop, by making sure that each attendee walks away with something that they can take action with right away. Some item, something that they can leave with and be like, you know what? I got my money's worth, and I have this thing or these things in my hand that can help me reach my next goal. So just think about what you can give, what value you can offer, and do that. So we are pulling up to the studio, the spot where the workshop will be held, just to do a quick check-in, to drop off those tables and chairs for the students, and just make sure we have everything prepped and ready to go. Look who's riding with me today. Farron, say hi. Say hi, everybody. In the studio, getting everything prepped and ready, actually completed and ready, setting up our recording system, setting up our food station, setting up the tables and the chairs. So it's a long night. Our recording system. There's Renato, who's helping us with our recording system and all the tech. There's Farron, who's just getting in the way. Yeah, you're getting in the way. Thank you all so much for coming to the Better on Camera workshop. Woo! So most of you already know each other, but we will have an official introduction just so everyone knows who's in the space, can kind of, get some networking, friendships, communication, partnerships going on, right? So today we are going to be learning how to start, shine, show up, and shoot. I told you I was shooting. I've been documenting this in my YouTube video. And I haven't shot much today, so I'm like, why? I got 2 seconds. Hi, guys. Say hello. Hi. So we are in the workshop, you guys. Halfway through, we just had lunch, and we're about to resume our second session. Excited is an understatement.